Hey guys, we're back. We're back with another live stream. Well, we're not stopping, guys. There's no breaks. No breaks are allowed here, guys. We are back with breaking news that broke around 12 o'clock ish. Um, Andre has agreed personal terms with Liverpool Football Club, and a deal for the summer seems it's a bit 50-50 right now. But the good thing is that Liverpool are actively working on midfielder signings because we definitely need them. Not gonna lie, we did, and we've agreed personal terms. But before I begin, make sure I ask them for how are you doing today? How's your day so far?
I'm good, mate. Thank you, and thanks for having me.
Yep, and we're gonna begin straight away. Okay, so that broke today. He's actually really reliable with. He's got the he first. This journalist first broke Andre before anyone else. So if you want to trust him, trust him. But he did break the news at first. So this is the breaking. Andre has agreed personal terms, and this is the key. Would like to join this summer. So the key is he wants to join us this summer. We have to pay the release clause of 40 million euros to get him in. Honestly, I'll just pay it. I mean, what do you expect? Like, we're in a position of chaos, so we need to spend money, and there was actually more news he broke earlier about Andre. Where is it? Here we go. This is what else he pushed. It's Liverpool are considering the release clause of Andre to make this deal happen. The players pushing for the move, so we may hit the release clause. We may actually go for the release clause. I don't know. I still think it's better to get him in January. Like, look, if you get me if you got me Decore, which seems unlikely now, I would have said him in Jan. But the links to Kone today, we'll do that separate video. Kone, the links to Kone, Gravenberg, and that all links it. So if you get me, like I said, if you get me Andre, Kone, obviously Calusa, Bosley, McAllister, and then maybe Pershaw's a centre back, I'll take that summer window. Look, that's not the ideal summer window because we left ourselves so late. But look, I would personally take that window because right now we're in a mess. The window has been poor, but we can still redeem this window. But Fabio, what are your thoughts on Andre potentially coming to Liverpool Football Club this summer?
I think you would be a good signing. He's a very, very good player. Still very young. He's 22, right? Yeah,
Yep.
he's only
Yep.
22, and yeah, I just think, like you said on the last live stream, that which was about Andre as well. I think Liverpool should go and try South America market. We've
We never
seen the
know.
likes of like
Our fans
players
are
like.
still, our fans want us to explore, right? Yeah, our fans will still. Look, I can understand the complaint now, okay, but if you don't rate Andre, like the fans that don't rate Andre, they probably said let's explore the South American market, but then now we are people complaining about this. Okay, if you complain about the summer window, I agree with you. That's great. But the people that don't want Andre, I mean, you guys wouldn't. You Liverpool fans want to explore the South American market. Now we're actually exploring the South American market. Because for me, look, if you want to win the league this year, if you have expectations of winning the league this year, obviously you don't want Andre because he's a project player for me. Like I don't think he's a player which can thrive straight away. But if you coach him well with Jurgen Klopp, I think he can do really well. And look, my expectations for next season are top 4 Europa League and an FA Cup or something like that because I just don't see us winning the league title. So look, if you get me Andre, like I said before I let Ferrell continue, I just think Andre is he's a project player more than actual title winning race player. But yeah, we
Yeah,
continue.
clearly. I mean, he's only 22. We're talking about a future player in here. But then when you look at the likes of Enzo, I could name other players that come from South America. Remember that Enzo was only at Benfica for 5 months, I think?
Yep. Then Chelsea released.
And yeah, Enzo was only at Benfica for 5 months before he jumped into, the best league, the most competitive league in the world. He joined Chelsea, and we've seen him what he did in a World Cup with Argentina and Andre. But the thing is, with Andre, I've watched him a few times. I said that to you 3 weeks ago. I've watched Fluminense the whole game, and you can tell there's a low quality in there. He's strong. He's very good on the ball, very good passing. I mean, there's a low quality on this kid, and I think that. In terms of movements as well, you can tell that there's a lot similar to Fabinho. The
I
way
think
that
he's
he
a
goes,
dogger.
the way he tracks back, the way he
Yeah,
wins the ball and stuff, and he's a fighter. There's a lot of talent. Like I don't know why. This is the problem with a lot of English
yeah,
English people, like a lot of English fans that they just watch Premier League. This is the biggest problem with them. For them, a player to come for their club, they have to do it in the Premier League before. They have to be in the Premier League. That's not how it works. We've seen, South America is always a good market, cheap and with a lot of talent. And I think Andrea, it would be a good sign. I don't think he's already playing a high level. Okay, yeah, it's not the same. You're playing a high level in a Brazil league, in a Copa Libertadores. It's not the same. And the jump between, yeah, okay, Fluminense is still a massive club. It's always a high pressure as well to play for clubs like Fluminense, Flamengo, but it's different jump playing for a club like Liverpool. But I think is he ready? Yeah, I would say I think he's ready.
yeah.
I think yeah, it might would take him time, but I just don't think he will have any problems because he's when you got a quality, all you have to connect with the quality is to have the right mindset, is to have the mentality, and then if he has the right mindset and the mentality, and obviously when I say that mentality, hard work too, I think there shouldn't be any problem for Andre to shine. To shine for Liverpool because there's a lot of talent on this kid. And what is his market value at the minute?
So what I've heard, I mean, the release clause there. Obviously, they want to keep until January, which is obvious because that's when it's. But it works. Brazil market is. Oh, sorry, South American market is weird because their summer is their winter, and our winter's their summer. So somehow it's different, and they want to because of the January you have to only pay 70 million pounds in January. That's more cheap, obviously, but we have no time to be cheap at now. We need to buy midfielders, and they want 40 million euros for the release clause. And what
Be
I like,
about around
yeah,
just probably about £30 million plus adds on.
yep,
And the thing is, the only thing that's stopping Andre to join Liverpool right now is obviously because Fluminense is still playing the
yeah,
Libertadores, which for them is massive, and they think they got a good chance to win. And by losing Andre, I think it would be a massive loss for them because he's been key for them. He's been very important. Like I told you, I've watched last time I watched Andre was about 3 weeks ago, and he was brilliant. What a play! I mean, look,
yeah,
like I say, he's good on the ball. He's very good passing, very good at long balls as well. When it comes to long balls, he's just brilliant. Like, and you can tell that he's very important in the Premier League, which you always have players like Salah, Luis Diaz to run behind defenders, behind running down the wings, and he is very very good on the ball and with long balls is just brilliant. And like I said, he's strong as well. He just does not stop running, and
yep,
which is you want someone like a fighter like this, a player that just don't stop running in a like I've mentioned, in a league like Premier League. We're talking about the highest league in the world.
yep.
Look, I think I just do not get why FSG had 110 million for Caicedo on the table, and they struggle to sign now. They paid what 20 million for Endo. I mean, what is going on with
No,
Liverpool? I just
I mean, I would like I said, I think Endo's a good player as a cover DM. We need a starting DM right now. And I think, look, there's like I said, there's talks of Kone, which I do separate. There's talks of Kone coming. There's talks of Gravenberch. So I personally think we do get at least what minimum one more signing in, even though there's talks of us not signing. I think we're going to sign someone. If we don't sign anyone, we're finished. We need to sign someone. I think, look, our window right now, if I had to just predict right now, this is just predictions. Andre, Gravenberch, probably a centre back. I just think there's the thing about centre back though, like there's starting to be more links, which is actually more positivity because there's starting to be Pershaw's linked to us. There's Hikampi next Hinkapi. Watch that live stream, guys. We did a live stream about Hinkapi. He's linked with us as well. So look, I personally think And for me, Andre, right, I've heard he's a Thiago type replacement. So if Thiago doesn't leave next summer, we don't need a replacement for Thiago. He's the replacement for Thiago. Like, we don't need one then. Like, we probably still need a midfielder next summer, but we don't need a replacement for Thiago anymore because we got Andre now, who will have 1 year of experience in the Premier League, and we don't need to worry about Thiago replacement. And this is why this signing, get him in the summer. It's not even a big fee, like £30 million. In this market, is cheap. That's like £10 million because trust me, £50 million is such a big price these days. So get him in, pay the release clause, get out, and then we can decide from there. So, I mean, there's more reports there's more reports in Brazil as well, because there's actually Wells. I've lost a tweet. Okay, there's look, this guy's he's basically a Liverpool journalist. If you want, there's growing interest within the Liverpool camp. They can sign Andre this summer instead of Jan. But sometimes agreed and bid can be triggered before end of the. This is a Brazilian journalist posting it. By Andre. So, new Liverpool check for Andre. The Reds offer 30 million plus 5. So the first bid got rejected. Does seem like they asked for 40 minimum. Fluminense rejected the proposal. They want to keep him for Copa Libertadores. They think they can win it, like you. Basically, what you said. So, look. Do I think we get him in January? I still think we get him in January. I know these. I think it's more cheaper in January, but like we're in a position now. We've left. We shouldn't even be in this position right now. We should have bought all our targets really, but just pay the money. FSG for once, just go. Just we need to. There's no waiting up now. There's 9 days left in the market. That the 9 days can go fast as hell. The 9 days go fast. Like 9 days can just be like this, and then you're done. So, look, I'll just pay the release clause. But before we end this, well, we're going to end the stream now, guys, because we discussed Andre. I think he's a Thiago replacement for the future. So, Thiago's even next summer. So, I think he's a Thiago replacement. But we'll see how this develops, because I think there'll be more updates tonight about Andre. I think there'll be much more because this deal because their market's very limited. They need to find a replacement as well. So we need to be quick. If we want Andre, just pay the release clause because we're in a bad position. But that's why we're going to end the stream, guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. We'll be back with more live streams. There'll be Gravenberg clashing very soon. So make sure to stay up for that. But yeah, make sure to like, subscribe. Peace.